Good morning. So, I've already recorded this a 5-minute intro. I've already recorded it, and then somehow it got deleted. So, good morning. Today is January 26th. The message that I have for you guys today is that all roads lead home. It's a one day. It's about new beginnings. We are moving out of the void finally. The 24th, I talked about not forcing the void, and then yesterday I talked about adaptability within the void, and today all roads lead home. And I know why. I just found out yesterday that Neptune is getting ready to move into Aries and begin a new 14-year cycle. Getting ready to, meaning at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, Neptune moves into Aries. So we've been feeling like we're walking around in a fog for the last few weeks. I know I have. I know that a lot of my friends who are also readers have been talking about this, a void that we've been in. So as Neptune moves into Aries today, it's about personal conviction, bold inspiration, and its spiritual warrior energy. Dreams become individualized, courageous, and pioneering. Spiritual ideals feel personal. Spiritual ideals fuel personal heroism rather than collective merging. So it becomes about the self, which it's always been about the self. But now the people that are affected by this transit will be feeling it more. This is the wake up after adaptation. It's about allowing inspired fire to emerge from the void. So not only does that happen, but tomorrow Mars goes conjunct with Pluto. It's explosive and it's high stakes. It's potentially destructive if suppressed, or it can be regenerative if channeled. It's collective rebellion against outdated systems. Mars going conjunct with Pluto is rocket fuel for the spark of Neptune in Aries. No more drifting. This is a powerful rebirth energy if directed constructively. Now, next week on the 1st, Leo, we have a Leo full moon. So we're going to be closing out the Lion's Gate energy from August. This is balancing the self with the community. No more merging with the collective. This is about being fully individualized, actualizing ourselves. How are you shining your light in this new collective paradigm? The very first card that was pulled, Healer of the Ages, says Christ consciousness, right? It's card number 51, and 51 reduces to 6. 6 is about harmony and balance. This card says health and vitality. You may have felt this strong presence recently, or you may just be opening to the wonderful sensations now. The light of divine consciousness pours from his hands and heart, flowing to you with love and a powerful healing intention. This amazing entity is with you now, bringing resolution to physical, mental, and emotional ills, helping to unblock stuck energy and revitalize your life force. Tell you what, if I don't need this today is day 3 in the salon by myself, or at least having to wash my own dogs. At least Michelle's going to be with me today, but I'm I'm ready for my vacation this week. I'm off Wednesday to Monday. So, anyway. All right, so Healer of the Ages. And Spacious Mind and Soul. The precious present moment. It's about awareness. It's about the power of now, because now is the only thing that exists. Let's see, there it is. All right, so card number 21, Spacious Mind and Soul. We're not made of solid matter. We're made up of millions of atoms, and those atoms are 99.9% empty space. It's within that space that creativity and the feeling of spaciousness appear. We have two sides of our brains, the creative and the analytical. When you're overthinking, stressed, or problem solving, your creativity and feeling of spaciousness are limited. Oh, this makes me think about space consciousness. Eckhart Tolle talks about that. Tolle? I don't know. It sounds simple, but it takes effort to find the time for space. With so many distractions designed to keep us in our analytical side of the mind, you have to set time aside for stillness in order to tap back into the endless space that lies beyond. You cannot use your mind to create a feeling of spaciousness. Instead, you have to rest into it. I'm looking at the halos. Spacious Mind and Soul. Space consciousness is the ability to expand your thinking from this happened to me, that happened to me, that happened to me, into a point, or to a point where you can just sit back and listen to somebody talk to you and tell you a story. And you're able to very rapidly just be. It doesn't affect you anymore. You can just be with the now and sit with the, is that so? Is that right? No judgment, no expectation. So what does the collective need to know right now? Got the Eight of Wands, the Star, the Magician. There's that Eight of Cups from yesterday, and the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. Jupiter expansion. So, Eight of Cups, Eight of Wands, the Chariot, and the Three of Swords. Chariot. This Three of Swords, the Chariot card, the horses, one of the horses is looking directly at this Three of Swords. And this Three of Swords is about heartbreak, sorrow. This came up for my personal reading this morning with the Magician, actually. Oh, okay. So Spirit said read what that was for me. Finding a way to face the frustration and sorrow of a situation. And the Magician being my stability, because it's my connection between imagination and reality. It's my creative problem solving. The star energy is here. And the star and the Magician together, 117. Damn. So we have 8-8. 8-8 makes me think about Lionsgate, and Lionsgate energy is getting ready to close. So we should be integrating the lessons that we had brought to us during last year's Lionsgate. 8 of Wands, this is rapid forward momentum. Could be travel. It's Sagittarius and Mercury energy. Running toward our passions. With Neptune moving into Aries, this would be that individualization, the integration of self. With the 8 of Cups, you know, walking away from things that aren't emotionally satisfying to us anymore and moving into this new fiery energy. The Chariot's looking at this Three of Swords, but the one horse is looking at the Three of Swords, but the other one is looking in the direction of the 8 of Wands here. So Saturn and Libra. More Mercury. Saturn and Pisces. Yeah, so this is about the lessons. The lessons that we learned during the Neptune and Pisces. I mean, Neptune's at home in Pisces, right? So a lot of this collective have been very dreamy and listening to our intuition with discernment. Discernment being the ultimate goal of our intuition, right? It's allowing our intuition to integrate. With Healer of the Ages and Spacious Mind and Soul, it's going to be very important that we really sink down into the energy of the now, to not get caught up in the past and to not be worrying about what happens in the future. The Seven of Swords and Death with the Ace of Wands is also at the bottom of the deck. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Aquarius, Moon. Hmm. This is Phoenix rebirth energy. So I just want to show you real quick before I close this. This was my underlying energy today for my personal reading, the ether. And when I saw that card, all roads lead home. So no matter what happens today, just remember that it's all about you and it's all about now. Collective, you guys are healing. Tap into the Christ consciousness whenever you can. And Christ consciousness is all about now. It's about recognizing everybody else's problems are not your problems. The powerful healing of eternal love is with you now and always. Divine consciousness fills every cell. I am whole, healthy, vital, and at peace. Today's energy is going to be a little chaotic. It's gonna be like dropping an ice cube into a hot pan filled with grease. It's going to be like putting water on a block of sodium. The metal sodium, not salt. Sodium? Is it sodium? Yeah. You put that shit in water and it fucking explodes. It doesn't want to be in water. Stay grounded today. You don't want to hurt your own feelings. You have all the tools to handle what's coming. And you've already done the healing. You're able to pour out for the collective. Lots of major arcana. Chariot, Star, Wheel, Magician. Identify the things that don't make you feel good and just walk away. Let it go, let it go, let it go. You know, letting go and walking away doesn't actually mean that you have to dissolve relationships or anything like that. Sometimes it could just be about choosing your battles. 7 of Wands, 7 of Swords. Pick your battles wisely today. All right. I love you guys. Have a great day. And I'll catch you on the next one. Later.